Hey guys, so today I thought I'd give you a quick update on my player own port. So I have got quite a way into the South region. I'm at 34% into the new region, so that's pretty good. Um, it will take about 2 weeks for me to progress, in my opinion, to the next region. So yeah. Currently I have five scroll pieces unlocked, and I'm focusing on the scrimshaw elements. This adds a magic element, elemental damage to your magic attacks. So that's the one I'm going for. After that, I'm probably going to go for the Sea Singer top and the Death Lotus top after that. Now my distance travelled is around 250,000, so I've still got a long way to go for the next region. So yeah, my story missions I've done 12 out of 20. So the reason I say out of 20 is because you can only do five story missions per region. So there are 6 regions in total. I am on the 4th region, so I can only do 20 story missions. Now I'm not doing any more story missions unless the rewards for the other missions are very bad. The reason for this is because I don't really see a point to doing a story mission at the moment because I cannot complete it, so I might as well just wait until the last region until I start doing the story missions. So that's the reason. Now I have some I have a port score of 854, and now the reason that this might seem a little bit low is because I haven't done this story missions. Now story missions add a lot to the port score, so if I did all 20 missions available to me, I would be around the 1000 port score, around that kind of score. So yeah, that's the reason I'm not doing the story missions, for the reason that I can't complete them. So yeah, these are my resources. So I have quite a few chimes. And now I've heard that you can get a captain that is worth 10,000 chimes. This will probably deplete very fast in the future. So yeah. Now I've got bamboo, not very much of it. I've not got very much gunpowder either. The reason for these supplies being pretty low is because I just spend the resources as quickly as possible. Now there will be a point when I don't need those resources anymore, and yeah, so I don't know what's going to happen when that happens, but I will probably make a massive stockpile in the future. just just FYI. So yeah. Anyway, then I've got a lot of slates. I need a lot more. I think I need around 10,000 more slates, just to do all the upgrades that I need in the future. So this will include only building upgrades, not like my ship upgrades or my crew upgrades, because I don't really need any more of those crew members. So yeah. Then we have cherry wood. I've calculated that I'll need around 25 to 30,000 cherry wood, which is going to take a while because I seem to get around 1.5k cherry wood to about 3k cherry wood per day. So in best case scenario, I will only get all the cherry wood I need in the next 10 days. So yeah, I'm going to need a lot more cherry wood, and that's to upgrade all my buildings to the maximum. So I'll show you that in a second. But yeah, so next I'll show you my trade goods. So I've got 2 or 3 in like pretty much all these different trade goods. Now I need 200. Well, okay, so I would say I need around 30 ancient bones for the scrimshaws that I want. I need around 200 plates for all the Tetsu armor that I want. I need 200 liqueur and 200 chi for the magic and the range armor. So I've got a long way to go, but yeah, that's it for my logbook. So now I'll show you the upgraded buildings. So I'm going to buy all the upgraded buildings as soon as I have the resources, but the ones that I really want to show you are the hotspots. So this totem hotspot allows you to build focus on a certain area of the game. So if you want random events, then you can build a totem for that. If you want to get extra missions, no, sorry. If you want to get extra trade goods or you want to get extra resources, you can build a totem for that. If you want to get XP missions or you want to get scroll missions, you can build a totem for that. But what I'm going to be focusing on is the trade goods. So I really want trade goods. At the moment, I have so little trade goods that it's not even funny. Because I spent about 2 to 3 weeks trying to get all these trade goods, and it's just simply going to take forever if I want to get the armor that I want. So I'm going to be focusing on increasing trade goods received from missions by a small amount. Now I don't know what the small amount is. Jagger's probably screwing me, but like saying it's only like a 1% increase. But the good thing is that you can build 4 of them. So I'm going to need a lot of jade and I'm going to need a lot of cherry wood to build these things. In total it's going to be like 12,000 jade and 8,000 cherry wood. Just for upgrades, which I don't know what they actually really do. But hopefully they got a pretty good chance of increasing my chance of getting better rewards. Trade goods, well, increased trade goods. Okay, so it's the amount of trade goods, not the chance of getting trade good missions. Yeah, you gotta look at that because the scroll missions, they give you an increased chance of getting scroll missions, whereas the trade goods, they give you an increased amount of trade goods. So you just gotta look at the fine detail in that. So yeah, I'm gonna be upgrading all my buildings to the maximum. Not much to say about that. But now I go on to my crew. Let's see how long I've gone into this recording. Okay, so last time I went way too far. I went to like 20 minutes. But anyway, so yeah, so now I have a pretty good captains. They're all like around 800 to 900 in their specific skill. Now, I haven't really got the opportunity to get the 10,000 captains yet because I seem to be getting really unlucky with my captain rolls. So I only seem to be getting really crappy ones like this one. But eventually you'll be able to get. Well, this is what I hear from my clan chat. That you can get 10,000 chime captains, which give a lot better stats than what I can get currently. So I'm looking forward to that. Unfortunately, I've only got 17,000 chimes, so I will be losing a lot of chimes in the future. But what else? You get a lot of chimes in the process as well, so it's fine. Now for my crew. So the plan for my crew is I'm going to get 6 of each basic unit. So when I say basic units, I mean these ones here. For example, the cartographer, the crow's nest sniper. Are they all called that? Yeah. Okay. And 6 of these guys, the card sharps. So I'm going to get 6 of each of these members. The reason for this is because I think 6 is the right number that you need, and the 6 is a good number because if you add them all up, if you have six of each, you have 18 in total. Now you only have an opportunity to buy 25 in total, and in those other slots you want to buy other units. So in my case, I want to buy three of the new solidarity units. So I currently only have 1. The reason for this is because I've been pretty unlucky with the rerolls. But yeah, so I've only got 1 bureaucrat so far. I want to get 2 more, so I have 3 in total. I also want 3 merchants, which I currently actually have, because I was pretty lucky. So if you add that all up, 6, 12, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So that leaves 1 slot for 1 extra unit. Now I might keep my chimera. But if I get an opportunity to get a Sea Witch, which is the new special unit, I'll be switching my Chimera for the Sea Witch. So that's my plan for the crew. 6 of each. I'll tell you the reason for the 6 of each. Okay. So for every mission, I take a merchant, unless it's a scroll mission or a story mission or something like that. Then I don't take a merchant. But in any other situation, I always take a merchant. So pretty much if I have a mission where it requires 1 stat, say for example seafaring, I will take all these 4 seafaring crew members and this merchant. Now the good thing about having 6 of these guys is because I will have that voyage with 4 of these, so those 4 will go, and the merchant as well. So that ship will be unavailable for like 3 or 4 hours. But the good thing about having 6 of these ones is because I have 2 spare, so I can use it on other ships. So that's the reason why I have 6 of them instead of like having only like 4 or something. I think it's well worth to have as many as possible, which is 6. So that's the reason why I have it. I also try to vary my voyages. So for example, if I have a voyage like this one, which requires morale and seafaring, I'll try to do my other mission in a combat stat. So I don't currently have that. But like for example, I told you about that seafaring thing. So I would have 4 seafaring guys and 1 merchant. But also there's another voyage which requires seafaring. Now I would use my two last seafaring guys on this mission, so I'd have enough crew members to be able to accommodate for both missions. So that's kind of my thinking on the voyages and my strategy for that, if that makes sense. I don't know if it does, but whatever. Now for the very hard missions, I try to keep it above 70%. If it's not above 70%, then I try to prioritize the other missions. Sometimes when it's a mission like this, where it gives you a massive reward, I try to prioritize the bigger reward, but it's kind of like a balancing act. You gotta think of what you think is going to be successful and what's the most important. So yeah, that's how I try to think about my crew and my voyages. So that's about it, guys. This is my map progress. 34% into the South region. I would say about 2 weeks to go until I get to the next region where I can get Jade. So that would be pretty cool. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and have a nice day.